my first video in English, so have mercy. Because I'm from Spain now, and my English is not so good. But I will try it. How many times did people tell you as a kid that you were special? That you were going to change the world? That you could be anything you wanted when you grew up? Did they tell you that? Did you believe it? We've all had a life goal, some clearer than others. Some had a simple dream, others a complex one. But when we were kids, we all dared to dream, to imagine what we want to become, because the world pushes us to do that from a very young age. When we are little, we are all specials, almost magical beings. You can't close doors on a child. You can't tell them not to dream, because it will be tragic for them to believe there is something they can do it. Like Will Smith said in The Pursuit of Happiness, don't ever let somebody tell you you can do something. But are we being fair to that kid? We all know adult life is full of bumps, setbacks, and disappointments. Wouldn't it be better not to give them the false illusion that they'll achieve everything they set their mind to? That the world will bow at their feet no matter what? Are we raising kids with an utopian idea of the reality they'll face as adults? From my European perspective, I grew up with the beliefs that the world is a place without war. A world that should be ruled by peace, understanding, and empathy. Those values were taught to me from age 5 to 18. But we all have eyes to see that our society doesn't work like that. We are living in tense times, with cultural classes everywhere, wars, famine. They've always been there, and I don't know if they will ever disappear. The truth is, most of us are not the President of the United States. We are not Leonardo DiCaprio or Greta Thunberg. The world is mostly made of bakers, electricians, teachers, nurses, normal people. One of the biggest defeats in my adult life was realizing my dreams will never come true. No matter how hard I fought, no matter how much effort I put in, sometimes things just don't happen. The stars don't align. Most of us once dreamed of reaching the stars, and we ended up staying on Earth. As a kid, I wanted to be many things. But once I discovered theater, I fell in love. I always wanted to be an actor. I've been on stage since I was 14, reading plays from the Spanish Golden Age, being terrible at almost everything except memorizing lines. When I was on stage, I could do anything. Behind the mask of the character, I have said and done more than in my own skin. I didn't want to be normal. I didn't want a family or a mortgage. I wanted to travel the world, perform on Broadway, live in Manhattan, feel the applause of the crowd, and bring a message of hope, change the world for a better. But I ended up stocking shelves in a liquor store, washing dishes in Germany, working as a receptionist on a ship. Basically, part of the normal crowd. Now I dream about buying a car, having savings, getting a mortgage, finding an stable girlfriend. Over the years, I've realized what I really want is the chance to live a normal life. And you know what? Being normal is not that bad. But today, the idea of normal is different. People of my age in big cities can't afford an apartment, don't have savings, and the concept of family has shifted toward sharp individualism. Being normal has changed. When I was 18, I didn't want family traditions. I didn't want to be a dad drawing in a mortgage, stuck in a loveless marriage. That terrified me, and I always tried to escape it. My political views were more radical, and my goals were completely different. Life is short. I don't need anything to be happy. Consumerism, capitalism, family. 10 years later, all those ideas I believed so strongly had crumbled. And the biggest change in me? I went from apocalyptic pessimism, the world is ending, to a shining optimism. In Europe, since the early 2000s, we've been bombarded with the world is ending and it's up to us to save it. Eat your food. There are kids starving in Africa. They told me that when I didn't like what was on my plate. In school, the focus was always on the outside world, how terrible the things were, and that it was our responsibility to fix it. I even feel guilty just for existing. That was personal, yes, but it got worse with the constant message, we are nothing but a speck of dust in the universe. But now, looking back, I think, damn, for such a small speck, humans have done incredible things. As a species, sure, we have flaws, but overall, we've done more good than bad. We've developed cures for disease, sent ships into space, built a global communication network with the internet. We built the pyramids, the Roman Colosseum, the Empire State Building. We never stopped growing and expanding. We've achieved the longest period of peace in recorded history. And most people on this planet live in peace, with a home, family, and food on the table. Is everything really that bad? Is having a house, a family, and a mortgage really so terrible? Is dying alone and abandoned a better option? Do you remember the question at the start of this video? Should we raise kids to believe their dreams will come true? Do you know why humans reach the moon? Because many kids once believed they could. Do you know why we have doctors today? Because many kids wanted to save lives. Do you know why movies and TV exist? Because kids dream of being actors, writers, makeup artists, designers, electricians, or carpenters. It's not bad to fail to reach your dream. What's worse is to stop dreaming on a better, more united world. It's not bad to have a mortgage and 4 kids. It's not bad to be heterosexual, gay, trans, or whatever you want. It's not bad to let kids believe their dreams will come true, because a world without dreams is a world doomed to the death some adults try to impose on us. The world will end when we stop fighting for it, when normal people lose hope and can't even get the basic we should demand from life. And it's our responsibility to work for that reward. We can't expect everything on a silver platter, or we will create a society of perpetual children. If I still thought like I did at 18, I wouldn't be studying like I do today, or have left my country looking for a better future. Wanting a normal life is not bad. What is bad is losing hope and giving up of dreaming.
Que se puede caer y volverse a levantar, y siempre vale la pena volver a empezar una y 1000 veces mientras uno esté vivo. Ese es el mensaje más grande de la vida. Que se puede resumir en esto: derrotados son los que dejan de luchar. Y dejar de luchar es dejar de soñar. Luchar, soñar y andar contra el suelo, chocando con la realidad, son el sentido que tiene la existencia y el conformar la vida.